You know, the global economy isn't in terrific shape right now. You know, at the same time, the state of the art in terms of communications technology is always advancing. Do you feel there's a role for IT and communications infrastructure to play in getting the economy back on its feet?
Well, I always argue that this increased efficiency in the operations of all of these trading enterprises creates for a more efficient marketplace. All the information that needs to be known is known more quickly, and people can respond to it more quickly. So in many cases, the markets can correct themselves more quickly if they start to get a little bit out of line in one direction or another. Having said that,
can go in the other direction.
They can always go in the other direction.
Right,
There's always a plus and a minus to that potential. And the aftermath of 2008, where many people said, how could we have understood the systemic risk? Every institution perhaps understood their own risk, some better than others, but systemically, how do you see all the pieces interplay? Now, it's a fascinating problem to try and solve. It certainly has a technology solution to it, but what it would require is that if not national, a global set of participants would agree to cooperate, provide information that was easily integrated and understood. So, and then whoever chose to do this, whether it was regulators or institutions or whoever it might be, could understand better the dynamics of the financial marketplace. Again, very easy to describe, not so easy to implement. But
is it happening at all? I mean, is the discussion even happening between the parties that need to have that
I think the regulatory bodies, regardless of what country they are, would like to understand better how they can understand what's going on, how they can understand it as quickly as they need to, and how they might be able to understand what's coming down the road.
Right.
So they're talking about it. Of course, imposing that on their constituents would cost huge amounts of money, not to mention take long periods of time. But I think everyone's asking, what can we do more than we have today, allowing most institutions to manage their own risk and do a better and better job of it, and be able to provide proof that they're doing it, and integrate all those so that you can get a picture of it. So I think we're certainly not at the ultimate, or we're not as crude as we were maybe early part of this century. We're somewhere in the middle.
Right.